What if I told you that most of the biggest decisions in your life were never really yours? The clothes you wear, the career you chase, the people you admire, even the dreams you believe are your own. What if invisible rules have been guiding you all along and you've never even noticed? Imagine this. You're standing in an elevator. Everyone is facing the door. Suddenly, one person turns around and faces everyone instead. How do you feel? Uncomfortable? Why? Nobody ever taught you that facing the elevator door is a law. There's no sign, no punishment, yet almost everyone follows it. That's the first invisible rule. We obey because everyone else does. Psychologists call this social conformity. Our brains evolved to fit in because thousands of years ago, being rejected by your tribe could mean death. Today, rejection won't kill you, but your brain still acts like it will. And that's where the invisible rules begin. Think about school. From childhood, you're rewarded for having the right answer, not for asking the right question. Raise your hand, stay quiet, follow instructions, get good grades, find a safe job.
Without realizing it, many people spend years chasing someone else's definition of success, not because they chose it, but because it was quietly chosen for them. Now, here's something even stranger.
Have you ever wanted something simply because everyone else wanted it? The latest phone, designer shoes, a luxury car. You convince yourself you genuinely want it. But do you? Or do you just want the feeling of belonging that comes with owning it? This is called social proof. When we're uncertain, we copy the crowd. Restaurants with long lines suddenly seem better. Videos with millions of views feel more trustworthy. If everyone believes something, our brain assumes it must be true. But history tells a different story. Entire societies have believed things that later turned out to be completely wrong. The crowd isn't always wise. Sometimes it's just loud. Now, let's talk about a rule that's even harder to notice: the comparison rule. Imagine you buy your dream car. For a few weeks, you can't stop smiling. Then, one day, your neighbor buys a better one. Suddenly, your dream doesn't feel so special anymore. Nothing changed about your car, only your comparison. Your happiness wasn't stolen, it was quietly replaced.
Social media has turned this invisible rule into a daily habit. Within minutes, you can compare your face, your body, your income, your relationships, your vacations, and even your breakfast to thousands of strangers.
And the scary part? Most of those comparisons are against carefully edited highlights, not reality. You're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's movie trailer. No wonder so many people feel like they're falling behind. But there's another invisible rule hiding underneath all of this: the rule of staying busy. Modern society praises busyness. I'm exhausted. I barely slept. I'm always working. These phrases almost sound like trophies. Some people become so busy proving they're productive that they never stop to ask one simple question: am I actually moving toward the life I want? Being busy and making progress are not the same thing. A hamster runs all day. It never leaves the wheel. Now here's the invisible rule that controls almost every decision you make. Your brain hates uncertainty. It would rather choose a familiar path than risk an unfamiliar one, even if the familiar path makes you miserable. That's why people stay in unhealthy relationships. Remain in jobs they hate. Avoid starting businesses. Never chase dreams they secretly think about every night. Not because they're incapable, because uncertainty feels dangerous. Your brain mistakes comfort for safety. But comfort has another name: stagnation. So, how do you escape these invisible rules? Not by rejecting society, not by becoming rebellious, but by becoming aware. The next time you make a decision, pause for just a moment. Ask yourself, did I choose this? Or did I simply inherit it? That single question can change your entire life. Because the moment you see an invisible rule, it loses its power over you. And maybe that's the greatest freedom anyone can have. Not doing the opposite of what everyone else does, but finally knowing why you're doing anything at all. Because the most powerful prison isn't built with walls, it's built with beliefs you never realized you were living inside.